Because frankly, Howard, it's making you and me and everybody on this board look like heroes of what's going on out there right now, because there's a little work done here and a little work done there throughout the county. And it's certainly, as you said, it's what the governor and the people of California envisioned, that they were going to see something done immediately for the money, and it's happening. So it's, and that's going to have a good effect on how the people vote, say, for a water bond issue or something. If they see, hey, I voted for this, and boom, tomorrow morning, here's a project done, that plays good with the people. So, and I want to see that continue to happening. And like I say, there's always next year too. Maybe if we do get some 1B funding, if next year, then maybe we can consider that. But I didn't want to stop the process of what's happening on the ground out there right now, because you are doing some great things, and they're just small projects here and there, but they're you've done a good job as far as picking the priorities and fixing the worst hazard spots and whatnot, and it's certainly helping.
Thank you, Supervisor. Supervisor Delbar.
Thank you, Mr. DeShiel. I don't have any issues with the project. I think it's a good project, as are the other ones that you've listed here. And Supervisor Campbell, when she was on this board, advocated for it and fought for it for a long, long time. What I see, though, is a STIP project. I agree with you. It's a STIP project. That's what those funds are for. It's for those projects that are on the state highway system that are also impact local governments. As we've walked the halls in Sacramento, meeting with the leadership, time and again, the leadership themselves or their staff has said, oh, we can borrow your Prop 42 funds because you've got all that 1B money. And what I'm hearing from you and what I'm seeing is this is another attempt by the state to raid our funds. You've got the 1B money, you don't need the STIP monies, and we'll just take those from you. That I don't like, and that one I can't stand and support. This is a STIP project, and as with other STIP projects in this county, some of them have had to wait a long time, and it's unfortunate because the state should break free and actually get some of this stuff done quicker than they've been doing. But I think that's where this project belongs, is at the STIP cycle, and I'm hearing the commitment from one, if not both, I'm sure, of the MCOG representatives to get that through the STIP program. But I can't support 1B funds for it. It just, to me, those are our funds. We've fought hard for those. Voters approved them. They spoke very loudly on those propositions. Get those funds, and those are discretionary for us, is to the degree anything ever is coming from Sacramento. STIP's not. So let's use them and find those STIP funds for this project, because that's just, from what we've heard in Sacramento and what that Caltrans is trying to do, is once again, oh geez, the county has money, let's just take it from them. And that doesn't work. So I'm a little hesitant to say, yeah, go ahead and leave it on the list, and because to me it's giving some false impressions to others, not to us, but to others, that, oh well, look, if I was Caltrans, I'd say, look, the county still has it in their budget for 1B. We'll keep fighting for that. I don't even want to give them that option. So that's my take on it.
That's your decision. Like I said, I put it there because I was told in no uncertain terms that I'd never get it in the STIP, but I'd still like to try.
You weren't told that by the MCOG board?
No, I was told that by the executive director. Yeah.
Supervisor Colfax.
Well, I think here the proper thing is to leave it to the two representatives on MCOG to fight for the STIP funds, but leave it in here just so it doesn't look like we're backing off. A big part of this is we can't appear to be backing off the project. It's not going to be something we're going to be spending funds on tomorrow or the next day. So give us a shot at seeing whether the STIP is even going to be able to be broken free, that we can use in this fashion, because it's a project, as Supervisor Delbar points out. Supervisor Campbell's been off this board for some time now, and this was one of her pet projects back in the olden days. And I think here that we got to keep this thing alive, and we don't want to do anything to make it look like we're sort of backing off. And it does no harm internally in terms of our operations. I think you'd probably agree with that, Howard.
Yeah, it is a bad level of service at that intersection for the county residents using the county leg of the intersection, no doubt about it.
Supervisor Pinches.
It wasn't my intention to do away with our involvement in these 4 projects. It was basically, what I was concerned about is maybe it was going to divert, and Howard was gonna hold some 1B dollars back for this match, which I felt should be put immediately on the roads, and so that's the reason I want to bring this issue out. And actually, I was kind of reluctant because I knew what Supervisor Smith's reaction was going to be.
Yeah, this would have been for next year, not this
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
And what I was going to say previously, and I've relaxed and calmed down a little bit, is an analogy to what members of this board heard at last year's CSAC convention from Speaker of the House Peralta about rating these funds, 1B and 42 and all those, because you have the ability to reach out and increase taxes locally to make up the difference. I see this as the very same situation. Now we've been granted these funds and they're saying, oh, we're going to take away your STIP funds to make up the difference. And it's just the same old game and another speaker saying the same message basically. And